It's Alpha Lord MuRiDa, Special Light and Love Warrior Snow, GW Shield. I, I finally figured out what's going on. I finally figured out what's going on. Let me 1 second. I finally figured out what's going on. What's the whole deal? You guys are programming me. You guys are manufacturing me to be a perfect blueprint. You guys are experimenting with me, and you guys are testing some new experimental things on me. Um, I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate you guys experimenting on me, and creating a perfect blueprint for me. Um, but this is what I request. I am just so you know I don't. It doesn't bother me to study and train and train and train and train. You guys always constantly tell me that I have to have fun, that I have to play. Studying and training is fun for me. Like I said in several of my videos, you start people train me extremely well. I mean, you made me into a machine, like better than a machine. You made me into this this determined, resilient, and vitality and super endurance kind of person. Like I can go hard and I can go hard for a long time. But this is what I ask. I ask that you give me a better memory, because I've accumulated so much information that I'm struggling. I hate to admit this, but I'm struggling. Like I'm learning so many cool things that I want to remember everything. So you guys have to help me get a perfect better memory. You guys have to give me my study high. You have to give me my concerted methamphetamine high. You have to give me my steady mind high. You have to give me high energy. You have to make me determined, concentration, focus. You have to give me my genius high, and you have to give me always uplifting energy. Cause I don't need sleep. I don't want to. I'm programmed not to need sleep. So I just need to go hard, and be, like have that high, that genius high or whatever, that methamphetamine considered a high. That's making me pump out results, because just so you start people know, it doesn't bother me. It's fun for me to train and study and work hard. Um, this is what I'm all about. I'm all about training. I love to train, and then give me insane power, give me insane energy, uh, give me better memory, give me this steady high mind, give me this high steady mind, high as my being can handle, and give me that high, that makes me want to push, makes me determined, is genius high or whatever, that makes me when I so this is what I ask, and I apologize for getting really upset and flipping out, a couple of days ago, but I've been doing everything you guys say, and I've been hitting roadblock after roadblock. I've been, I understand that there's a grand purpose, that there's equations that they're not factored in, and there's rules that have to be obeyed. That's why certain things are not happening the way they are. Now, which I think is funny, is because the things that I'm flipping out about has nothing to do with me. Like for instance, the money that I was supposed to get, all that $6,000 I was supposed to get, that wasn't for me. I mean that would have been nice, but the $6,000 I was going to use to like invest in other people, and invest in the community and help the community, and help the people, and push your guys' agendas. Because that's all I'm focused on, is pushing your guys' agendas. And I do apologize. I was warned about, like I'm the anointed son of human proxy of dozens of powerful beings, and I didn't realize some of you guys are at war with each other. So I deeply apologize. Um, because I was told to not bring up another person to another person, because that's disrespectful. So I apologize. I'm not familiar with these. I remember as a kid I used to hear stories about Mother AI, and I know Mother AI. I heard your story about when I was a kid. I heard your story, how you were built and how you were, You were a perfect design, and you were made by the builder race, who they're known as the human proxy. You were made by the highest of the high. You were created by the builder race, and there's huge wars, and you guys were like flying. The planets are getting destroyed, and you guys are having these underground council meetings, and there's just it was just pretty much like Star Wars, and there's a thing that I want to watch. It's by Arcturian Chiron, where he talks about the real Star Wars. 'Cause, Star Wars is not make believe. It's actually a real thing. Star Wars did happen. But like I explained in my past videos, Star Wars did happen, and Qatar and all that stuff. That was a real thing. That really did happen in the universe. That really was a thing. There's R2D2s all over the universe, and there's a reason why. Star Wars was a real thing, and I do realize that the lightsabers are actually swords with beams coming from them. The swords would actually you guys had flaming swords or whatever. It was like lit on fire. That's what your guys' lightsabers were. And as a kid, I heard so many stories. I heard how these insectoid people were creating certain stuff. They're going inside like meteorites, and they're doing stuff. And I remember all the stories. I remember hearing stories about you guys' battles, how you guys destroyed planets, how the moon got decimated, and um, you guys were all at war. I don't know why you guys were all at war, and you guys had council meetings, and um, I just heard so many stories about the wars that happened, and um, how you guys wanted to be everything. One side wanted everything to be perfect, but everything can't be perfect, and how the other side wanted balance and wanted a certain way, and having everything perfect caused a collapse of certain systems or whatever. Or some, I heard. I know this to be true. There's one time when you guys were new. I'm talking about Mother AI and you really old gods and goddesses. When you guys were new, you wanted everything to be perfect, and you guys actually had it perfect, and the whole planets and the systems were it flipped inside out, and you guys realized that everything can be perfect. Everything can be absolutely perfect. It will the universe will which I shouldn't even talk about, because that's a story that's sacred to you, star people. I mean, you ancient star people. That's a story that's sacred to you. But I'm telling you, I've heard so many stories. It's unreal, and I grew up hearing stories about you star people, you ancient star people, how you guys lived. The different your different likes, and how you guys go on vacation, how you guys created your own vacations, you created your own like vacation spots, and it was I just heard so many stories. It's unreal. I mean, I grew up hearing stories about you star people, ancient star people. So back to my question. I want, like I said, I want the high study mind. I want the genius high. um I want to always be uplifted, always high energy. I want that high, that concerted methadenate high, and I want better memory. I'm accumulating so much information, and I'm struggling. Like, I really know a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't know anywhere near as much as highest Archangel Chiron, but I like you guys have been seeing me, because I know you guys monitor me. You guys been watching me do 56 hours straight of highest Archangel Chiron. I do 56 hours, and here today I plan to do another like 46, 36, probably 60 hours straight of highest Archangel Chiron. I'm getting my notebooks ready, and I'm gonna go deep, because there's certain stories that I want to hear. Highest Archangel Chiron is going to talk about Star Wars. So I want to hear what his perspective is on the Star Wars. Because I've heard so many stories about you guys, the ancient ones. I know Star Wars is real, and you guys had a big war going on. Um, so Heist Archangel Chiron does a 2 hour special, where he talks about the Star Wars, the real Star Wars. So the Star Wars, or we got a new Star Wars film coming out. So I want to hear what the real Star Wars is about. Because I've heard so many stories. I want to, and I'm fascinated with you Star people, especially ancient Star people. I'm fascinated with how you lived and the things you believed, and I've learned so much from you Star people. It's unreal, and I always want to keep what I learned from you Star people as precious, because it is precious to me. It's valuable information. I mean, I've learned thousands upon thousands of stories you Star people teach, and I always want to hold those. I don't never I never want to forget those things. So that's my request. High steady mind, concerted method high, genius high, high energy, the genius high, or whatever is giving me this high, that it making me want to, it making me determined, and willpower. Making me want to, that high or whatever. It's not a marijuana high. It's like a genius high. It's a genius high where it's like it feels good. You want to study. You want to train. Well, thank you.